Hello everybody, it's Lurgs here. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to save you time and money. And today, it's the Nissan Juke, how to check the engine oil and top it up. This particular video is on a Nissan Juke 1.5 petrol model, but it should be the same procedure for diesel models as well. Now it's really important you don't let the engine oil get too low because that could be catastrophic for your engine. Likewise, you don't want to overfill it either. So be very careful when you're topping it up. Right, let's get cracking. This is the Nissan Juke here, and this one is the petrol model, and it does actually burn oil because this one does quite a bit of mileage. So let's pull over and put it into neutral and start the engine up. And what is happening on this Nissan Juke is when you start the engine up, we get a warning message on the dashboard, and you may have something similar. And what we've got here at the top is we've got a warning message saying oil low, oil low. You can still drive the car, but obviously you want to get this topped up as soon as possible. Let's switch the engine off, and the first thing you need to do is open the bonnet, and there's a link above now about how to do that. And to check the engine oil level, you need to remove the dipstick. And as you can see, because we've been running the engine, the oil is all over the dipstick. So the first thing you need to do is just get a rag and just clean off the excess oil, and then push it all the way home back into where the dipstick came from, just to recheck the engine oil. So push it all the way home and then pull it back out again and check the levels. Ideally it should be halfway to 3/4. And as you can see, this one is quite low. Now to top up the engine oil, you remove the engine oil cap here. And it's got the symbol on the top, so you know it's the engine oil. So just unscrew that anti-clockwise. Whilst I'm doing that, there's a link above now about the battery location and how to check the battery on the Nissan Juke. Now this is just force of habit. I'm just give it a little sniff there just to make sure that it smells good and we've got no problems with the engine. And I'm going to be topping up with this oil here. Obviously all the engines do vary, so check your Nissan Juke handbook just to make sure that you're using the correct oil. If you've had your Nissan Juke serviced, it should say on the invoice what oil they used. Try and match that with what was put in before. Now to start with, I'm just going to put in a few cupfuls. Now what you don't want to do is overfill it, which can cause damage to the engine. Once you've put a small amount in, then put the lid back on. And then you will need to probably start the engine up. Just let it tick over for a little bit and see what the message is. Just give it a few seconds just to let the oil settle, and now we've still got oil low, so we haven't put enough in. So just switch the engine back off again, and we're just going to have to top it up again. And what I'll do is I'll just put in 1/2 litre to 1 litre more oil. Whilst I'm doing that, there's a link above now about how to reset the tyre pressure warning light on the Nissan Juke. Remember then to put the oil cap back on, and then you can start up the engine again and then switch it off and then check the oil again on the dipstick. So I'll just speed this footage up, put the dipstick in and push it all the way home, and then pull it back out again and check the level. And as you can see, this is looking pretty good. This is about 3/4 of the way up the perforation. So the H is the high. So you don't want it right on the high and you don't want it too low. I've got it on about 3/4. So that's looking really good. So we can put the dipstick back in and screw the oil filler cap back on. And then we can start up the engine and see if the warning message goes away. Whilst I'm doing that, there's a link above now about the OBD2 port location on the Nissan Juke. This is where you can check or reset any error codes on your dashboard. Let's just climb back into the Nissan Juke, and I'm just going to put the ignition on, and then the computer system will check the levels. And on the dashboard, we've now got the light saying oil good, oil good. So that is fantastic news. Job done. If you would like more how-tos on how to save you time and money, then please press the subscribe button down here. I really do appreciate you visiting my channel, everyone. If you'd like to select any other videos around here, that would be really cool. And be sure to hit that bell notification tab.
go.